Welcome, everyone, to the college football playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Washington Huskies, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Coverage team brings down the returner. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Important second down play coming up. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Fights off a defender. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Looking to pass. It's Torres. QB to the tight end for a completion. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down. Early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this 1st down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about, that combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs have.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll use the ground game here. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Will he score here? Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Huskies. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And look, he's going to take a shot right away. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And an explosive play. Stop finally made across midfield at the 44.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
1st down and 10 now. There's the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Scanning the field, it's Jadovsky. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made after a big gain.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They'll run it from the gun. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
1st and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. Quarterback pulls the ball, it's a keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, this is exactly why it's so tough to defend this offense, and especially this quarterback. He can throw the football, but we can see here, this guy's ability to run the option. He can pitch it, or in this case, run it, keep it himself, put 6 points up on the board.
Point after, not right through. Pickup team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Torres. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Getting set. Here's second down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense played coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Oregon offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Trying to find some room. It's Hill. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. Now you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Looking downfield, it's Jadovsky. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down. Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground, finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's got it inside the 15. And the returner blocked down by that coverage team. Offense operating from the pistol. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Movement here from the tight end. And now the running back's got it again. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. And they pick up the first on the ground. Looks like Washington will have the first down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
First and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? To throw, it's Jadovsky. Quick pressure. They've got him down for a sack.
Really love how the defense coordinator here is able to get that linebacker free and come up with a sack. Think about Washington over the years out in the Pac-10 and now the Pac-12. One thing you could always think about was great linebacker play, great safety play, and an intimidating presence by their defense.
Makes a quick grab. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. And the Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. They'll hand it off. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
Long enough and good. But wait, a flag is down. If it's on the defense, it's going to be first down. Cannot make contact with a kicker like that. Costly special teams penalty gets the offense back on the field. The Ducks looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And he's got it again. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Offense facing 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. So the offense clicking now for building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded up near the 25. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Now, it wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he crosses the 30. They've got him, but not before making 1st down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. Dropping back, it's Torres. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. The Huskies will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. There's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. The shotgun handoff here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Looking to pass here. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Washington.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. Pressure is coming. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Backed up second and long at the 17. Looking to pass. It's Janowski. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Catch is made. Room to run here. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And the Ducks will line up here on first down and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they've got him. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Second and goal play, spot the ball at the 9. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
They get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Anytime you see a defense sit back in cover 2, the quarterback knows he's looking for short to intermediate throws. He's going to have to put something on it. It's not just the guys that are covering deep. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of, so you drive that throw. Otherwise, you're going to see results like this, which are an interception.
First half clock with just 8 seconds remaining. It'll be 1st and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock. That'll cost the offense 5. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Single back takes the handoff. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Huskies will kick this away to begin the second half. And the fair catch is made right on the 5. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crossing the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. At the 10 now. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Ducks. And now the try here for the extra point. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. There's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. Oh, and he breaks free. He's got room to run now. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Second down after the incompletion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. It's a run. Running back's got it. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. The Huskies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And the quarterback keeps it here. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on the design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Dropping back, it's Jadovsky. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. But I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
Now it's second down here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Oh, that one's picked off. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. A handoff to the back. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Dropping back, it's Torres. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
That's an athletic play by the defensive back. Playing tight coverage, seeing the ball, and not giving the receiver a chance to get their hands on it.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Catch hauled in here over the middle, and the gain just good enough for a first down.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Pre-snap motion from the offense. To the air. It's Torres. Running out of time in the pocket. Eludes the rush. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Second down coming up.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. To the air. It's Jadowski. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
On third down, he drops to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Huskies offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Makes a quick catch. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Huskies will crank up the tempo. Back to throw. It's Torres. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Motion now from the tight end. They'll run it here. Breaks loose at the 45. And is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. The veteran quarterback, and lucky that didn't result in a takeaway.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Now, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you've got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Back to pass. It's Jadovsky. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Short throw complete to the tight end. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year. And it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Oh, here comes the reverse. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at 4th down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
Washington offense retakes the field here. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Oh, he's looking to throw. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long. And now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
And they'll give it to the back. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Ducks looking to cash in this red zone trip. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense is still clicking. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
That mistake sets the offense up at the 40. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Gets into space at the 50. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Scanning the field. It's Torres. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. He's got it inside the 10. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
The Huskies looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And the sophomore making an impact play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Catch made on the right side. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. Now give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then
into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT makes the lead 11, 35, 24. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.